It's Monday night. Welcome, my HQT pies. You know, the BAFTAs were yesterday, and I just want to give a quick shout out to the big honoree of the night. He received a fellowship for his body of work. Sir Ridley Scott, one of the visionaries of Britain and Hollywood, getting his due recognition. Well done to him, much deserved. From Alien to Gladiator, Ridley has kept us entertained for decades, and his animated speech last night was pretty fun too. Did you see it? It included some bleeping, an apology to Prince William, and a tale about a cold beach. I won't say where that beach was. You just cannot make this stuff up. I cannot get away from it. Well, that was a little trivia for you. Now, who is ready for some big trivia? I'm Sharon Carpenter, your gladiatrix to the games, your Thelma and Louise. Hello to some of our players in the game right now. Joey K, Mr. Brains, Ellie Spellman, Tony Moore, and Joseph Killian Taylor McDowell as well. Hi, guys. Good luck to everyone playing right now. Here's how to conquer HQ like Hannibal. I'll ask you 12 questions ranging from easy to hard. Answer them right and you are on to the next. Get them all correct and you are a legend on the leaderboard. Tonight's Kingdom of Heaven offers you $750 cash. That's enough to buy the collector's releases of both Blade Runners, and that is no body of lies. Take all the money in the world like an American gangster and fire up your Black Hawks. It's time for Q1. Where would you be most likely to travel on a punt? In space, on a river, in M25 traffic? Where would you travel on a punt? Despite Elon Musk's recent actions, not everything belongs in space, coming back down to Earth with a splash. If you're punting, you are on a river. 25,849 of you running forward to the next round like a river. A punt is very similar to a gondola, but uses a pole to steer rather than an oar. Lawsuit averted, guys. All right, Q2. Which of the following would you need to play a game of rummy, vodka, playing cards, 193.50? To play a game of rummy, vodka, playing cards, or 193.50. It might sound boozy, but that vodka is strictly optional. You can play with or without jokers, but you can't play it without playing cards, of course. It's a card game. 24,662 of you scoring big here on Q2. Now, rummy has been around since the early 1900s, while that 193.50 is already burning a hole in your pockets. Shout out to you guys in the chat playing from Bristol, Bournemouth, Wigan, and Cambridge. Lots of Cambridge in the chat tonight. All right, Q3. Which of the following countries has the smallest land area? Singapore, Morocco, Russia. The smallest land area? Which of these countries? Singapore, Morocco, or Russia? It may be smaller than London, but it boasts the third highest GDP in the world. Asia's golden nugget, it's Singapore. Singapore for the win. 17,025 of you have your eyes on the golden nuggets tonight. Russia is the largest country in the world, covering 6 million square miles, or they've started hacking their own Wikipedia page. One or the other. Q4. Which of these musicians is not known for the trumpet? Wynton Marsalis, Jamie Cullum, Miles Davis. Not known for the trumpet. What do you think? It's pretty hard to sing when you've got a trumpet shoved in your gob. Going brassless, it's Mr. Jazz Hands himself. It's Jamie Cullum. Is your winning answer right there. 12,500 of you handled that one really well. Primarily a vocalist and a pianist, Cullum gives those fingers a well-earned rest by presenting a weekly jazz show on BBC Radio 2. Pretty cool show as well if you're into jazz. Q5, what was Ridley Scott's feature film debut as a director? The Duelist, Alien, Boy and Bicycle. Ridley Scott's feature film debut, so many movies over 4 decades. Which was his first feature film? Alien may have rocketed him into the spotlight, but his first feature was much more down to earth. Pistols at Dawn. It's The Duelists. 3,008 of you still in the game. You won that showdown. So many of you there thought Alien. Oh, that was a tough one right there. His first short film was actually Boy and Bicycle. It had a tiny budget of £315. Can you believe that? So it cost Ridley Scott diddly squat to make it. Q6, which of these is a type of punctuation mark? Oxford comma, Cambridge colon, Edinburgh full stop. A type of punctuation mark. The English language scholars should know this one. Well, you'll find it before the and at the end of a list, or maybe you won't. It may be optional, but this university uses it religiously. It's the Oxford comma. That's what it is. 2,823 of you making your mark, your punctuation mark in this game. The Edinburgh full stop doesn't sound very friendly, does it? And the less said about the Cambridge colon, the better for all of us. Q7, which chemical element is represented by the symbol SN? Tin, sodium, silicon. The symbol SN. Is it tin, sodium, or silicon? Breaking Bad fans will be racking their brains, but there's none of this in what they're cooking. Without a letter S in sight, it is tin. Tin. SN stands for tin. 1,546 of you are in your element right now, your chemical element. The SN actually stands for stannum, the Latin word for tin. And I actually never realized the Tin Man of Oz was so fancy. Q8. Which of these soaps originated most recently on British television? Was it Hollyoaks, Brookside, Emmerdale? You soap opera fans should know this one. The drama never ends, but it does have to start somewhere. The most recent of these soaps to kick off is Hollyoaks, of course. Hollyoaks, 1,288 of you bring in the drama in the game right now. Hollyoaks and Emmerdale are still running today, while Brookside was killed off in 2003. It will be back, and of course, it will have amnesia. Q9, which figure is the central character in the Booker Prize winning novels of 2009 and 2012? Thomas Becket, Thomas Aquinas, Thomas Cromwell. What's the Thomases going on here? The Booker Prize sure loves this Thomas, best known for helping Henry VIII swap his wives about. It's Tudor Thomas Cromwell. He was executed at the end of all of that, though. 654 of you guys are moving on, doing really well in the game tonight. Hilary Mantel wrote both winning books. She's the only author to win the prize for 2 works in the same series. Sequel queen right here. Q10, are you ready for this one? Which of these wrestlers used to work as a bouncer? Dave Bautista, Randy Orton, Brooke Lesnar, or Brock Lesnar? Bautista, Orton, Lesnar. Good luck getting past any of these muscle men. 6-time world heavyweight champion, 1-time ID rejector. It's Dave Bautista.